kicking. Off the work week the right way with some Monday Night Hoops on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. You look at the Grizzlies.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is what... It's a great rivalry.
Well, you love watching a game where both teams feel like they have something to prove. That really raises the level of intensity out there.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece. He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Out of bounds, it'll be Thunder ball. And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for OKC. And we're about a minute into the first. Here's Bailey on the take. And he dunks it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
From deep, Mitchell. Bobo with the rebound. And here's Memphis. Pass to Harper. With the drive. And that one is stuffed right through.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
To the paint. It's Momo, and he goes in for the dunk.
Making things happen. You want Fox making decisions with the ball.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Oh, Fox with a steal. And now Memphis on the break. They now take the lead. Harper's got his second basket.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Good on the bucket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Here's Harper. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Harper's got 8.
They've come out hot. I mean, really hot. Perfect from the field thus far.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Brian, back over to you.
You'd love that mentality. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's Fox, plenty of space. And he knocks the jumper down. He has 6.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And another fast break from Memphis. The Grizzlies on the run.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Driving in. Dillingham. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Here's Dillingham. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. And he drives in. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong... mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
It's stolen by Fox. And stolen by Bane. Pass to Asenge. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Drops in the 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Fox. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will... They want to run that play again.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Dillingham. Down low. Here's Boozer. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's Smith. Carter on the wing. Inside. Back to Smith. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Great positioning on the putback.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
There's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights. For Memphis. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Wide open look. And there's Memphis with another bucket. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Back to White. Pass to Smith. Fires from deep. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on it. And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
There's a screen. Here's White. Nice shot from the wing. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many. That's for sure. He can really fly.
Yeah, the defense had no answer for that.
Carter. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
And it's blocked by Kessler. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Smith no good. Thunder trail by 8. Right side Mitchell. Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Here's Harper. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Kyle Filipowski.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And here's Bailey for 3. Kessler with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Van Horn's shot is good. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
If you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Bailey's shot is off. Here's Harper. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
On the wing, Bryant. Still no points. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Harper. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Bailey. To the inside. Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Stolen by Bryant. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back over to you, Ryan.
Thank you, Allie. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, man!
Look out below.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
Right side Jones. Outside White. They set the pick. Here's Fox. And flip! And at home, and a foul! A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Kyle Filipowski. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for Fox.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Here's Filipowski. Kessler with a rebound. Fox surveying the D. Pass to Kessler. Stolen by Sarm. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Fox double team. Left side White. Jacks up a three. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's had just one attempt at the line earlier. There are some big-time players in this league. But who do you think the most clutch players have been over the past decade, Legs?
When you look at these resumes, I think you go with the big three. LeBron James, Steph Curry, and Kevin Durant. But, of course, Giannis dropping 50 in a finals performance wasn't bad either.
And I'll throw in... the Joker in there as well.
Love it.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Bryant. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
White on the wing. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. White's got 8.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Knocks down the triple.
Excellent execution coming out on the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Filipowski. Thunder trail by 11. Pass to Sarr. Here's Bailey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 9 points in the game.
You can't play much better than this. That's 4 straight to start the half.
Here's Fox. To the left side wing. Here's Van Horn. Cans it from the wing. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Saw a screen. Here's the three. Oklahoma City, the rebound. And there's the whistle. That one goes on Herb Jones. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions. From behind the arc. Boozer misses.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Oh, big time!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Jones. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, good whistle there.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Grizzlies lead by 15. Caruso outside. Fires the 3. And again, Memphis no good. And here are the Thunder now. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Harper. Offensive rebound.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Here he goes. Senge. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Harper. And here's Smith. 4 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Van Horn misses. Thunder trail by 13. Here's Boozer. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Knox.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter. Right wing. Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
To the middle. Stolen by Carter. Here's Harper. And he jams it home with authority.
A good decision maker with the ball in his hands. Carter Jr. is a capable and willing distributor.
Stolen by Caruso. Takes it inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Good on both.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
Pass to Mobo. Now here's Carter. And it's rejected. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Count the basket. Dillingham's got 8 points.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Mobo. Pass to Carter. Can't hit that one.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
63. All
we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Here's Knox. Here's Asenge. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Boozer. And here's Bane. 5 to shoot. Here's Dillingham. Up and in on the layup.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
And there's a pick. Here's Caruso. From deep. Rebounded by Knox.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Here's Asenge. Off target with the three. Memphis leading by 11. The three, Smith. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Pulls it from the corner. Caruso outside. Takes the three. Rebounded by Knox. Thunder trail by 12. To the inside. Here's Boozer. Memphis with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. And they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch.
It does this team a lot of good when Carter is that assertive. They need him to put pressure on the D and force mistakes.
That one misses for Carter. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Now Carter. And he gets it from 15.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Driving inside. Bailey. And he slams it down.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many. That's for sure. He can really fly.
Yeah, the defense had no answer for that.
Another shot. Let's loose for three. White outside. Fox right side. From deep. Money from three.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Grizzlies lead by 14.
Oklahoma City foul. Filipowski. 4 personal foul.
The first one falls.
At the line for Memphis.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thunder trail by 16.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Grizzlies.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Dylan Harper.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
And the Thunder call time here. They're trailing by 12.
Okay, let's get loud once again for your business.
Thunder trail by 12. Mitchell drives in. Hot off the drive, Mitchell!
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has led up since they have the lead.
Shot clock at 5. Misses the layup. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Bryant. First personal foul. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
Yeah, analytics aside, players making important free throws is always valued by their team.
For 3, Kessler with a rebound.